Welcome viewers in this episode that we are going to discuss about the principles of successful entrepreneurs. Principles of successful entrepreneurs. And I'm going to start in the words of Colin Powell, who was the former U.S. Secretary for Defense, the United States of American government Secretary for Defense. And this is what he said: a dream does not become reality through magic. A dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. A dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. That is what Colin Powell said, the U.S. Secretary for Defense. Now, in this episode, we want to discuss those issues that the successful entrepreneurs have overcome, the principles that they do apply in their business empires, the principles that they apply in their way of life so that they become successful entrepreneurs. Every successful entrepreneur wants to do an investment which will last for life, which will succeed the next generation, the next one, and the next one. Even in the Bible, we are told that you need to leave an investment worth to take care of the children of your children. So it means that you are investing for your grandchildren. So you will run the business, retire, get out of the business, or you are long gone. Your son or your daughter gets into the business, he's gone or she's gone, and you get your grandson or your granddaughter taking over the business. So today in this episode, I want us to talk about those principles for the successful entrepreneurs. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about hard work. I'm going to talk about self-discipline. I'm going to talk about persistence. I'm going to talk about concentration. I'm also going to talk about vision or objective. And I'm also going to talk about quality. So those are the 6 elements that I'm going to discuss in this episode. I believe it's going to help you aspiring entrepreneurs, even as you begin investing in this year 2022. Today, the first day of the year, the first day of the first month, January 2022. I know you have come up with quite a number of investment opportunities that you want to invest in this year 2022. So as you aspire to be a successful entrepreneur in this year, there are quite a number of principles that you need to learn that will really help you to overcome and to be a successful entrepreneur. Now let's begin tackling the first one. The first one is hard work. Just like Colin Powell, who said that a dream does not become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. So it's just the same way every successful entrepreneur will talk about hard work, will talk about determination, will talk about sweat, will talk about that extraordinary activity that he has done or she has done, waking up early and retiring to bed late, or even skipping lunch because he or she wants to be in the business, next to the business, setting up the systems that will run the business even when they are not there. So hard work is a key component when it comes to successful entrepreneurs. It is the most important aspect to success. Without being willing to work, you cannot succeed. If you are not willing, it has to come from inside of you. You are not be pushed like a wheelbarrow. You are not supposed to be pushed like a stone, but instead you are willing. It comes from within you. You have the zeal to work, to do hard work. Whichever the industry that you are in fact, they are competitors. So hard work is the most important element if you want to be a successful entrepreneur. The next one is self-discipline. Self-discipline. Some people go into business, or some people begin a business venture because they think that when they are entrepreneurs, when they are running their own businesses, they have a lot of time at their disposal. They have a lot of time to go out for partying, to go out, idle time. Because when they are employed, they are supposed to be active from morning to evening. But when they go into entrepreneurship, they think that now that boss who was supervising him or her, that boss who was pushing him or her, that boss who had so many demands from him or her is now not there. But instead, he or she is now the boss. Entrepreneurs are supposed to be self-disciplined. They have to be more disciplined than even when they were in employment. Discipline helps them to work on most important tasks. Because if you're not disciplined, you'll be distracted with so many small things which does not add value to your business. So every successful entrepreneur must work on those most important things. Priorities. You have to set your priorities right. Because if you have priorities and you are not disciplined, you will overlook them and begin engaging on those things that are of less priority. As well, self-discipline also helps you to count on the things that you have achieved, that you have completed. You know, if you're not disciplined, you cannot even complete a simple task. Be it cleaning even an office, you can't, because you cannot complete because you are not disciplined. So every successful entrepreneurs will tell you of their aspect of being disciplined. Even savings is another aspect, because one of the sources of capital for business is savings. So if you are not disciplined, you cannot save. And discipline is what will push you into that savings culture. Another aspect is persistence. There is nothing that will come so easy to you. There is nothing that will come to you so easy. Even Rome was never built in one day. It was built in very many years. So if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, then persistence must be a virtue that you have to observe. When you enter into business, when you open that business, it doesn't mean that it will be easy for you. It doesn't mean there are not competitors in that field. It doesn't mean that when you open that company, every person will come to buy to you. No, you have to persist. And that is a virtue that has made so many aspiring entrepreneurs to lose hope. Because they think that when they enter into the business, the first month they will make profit. And a booming one, a big one. They want to double their income in the first day. They want to double their revenue in the first month. So persistence is a key component if you want to be a successful entrepreneur. If you don't persist, there are difficulties that will come on your way. There are setbacks that will come. There shall be resistance. There shall be failure. There shall be losses, no profits. And if you don't persist, you will lose hope in your first month, right from the business incubation. You will get resistance from the industry that you are working from. You will get setbacks. You will get losses. So if you don't persist, you will lose hope. Another one is concentration. Another aspect that keeps a successful entrepreneur's moving is concentration. If you don't concentrate in your business, if you get distracted most of the time, you won't succeed. Now, you will need to shut down all those things that distract your concentration. The objective of the business that you have set up, if you want to succeed, you have to concentrate to it to the letter, to the end. Every day you sleep that objective, you wake up that objective, you dream that vision, you eat that vision, you concentrate. Nothing comes to distract you. If you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, you don't have to have a divided mind in terms of your investment. Let's say you want to establish a construction company. Somebody comes and tells you there is money in oil industry. You want to diversify from right away from the incubation. So you want to put some little money into construction company and some little money in the oil industry. Another one comes and tells you there is money in real estate, buying of land and selling of land. You want again to slash that capital that you put in your business and divest it into real estate. So if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, you need to concentrate on your vision. Keep on concentrating, putting money into that basket, into that business. Because the business, just like a child, it has stages. You will go through a stage when, like a child, when he is born, he cannot just walk on the first day, but instead, it is a process. So you have to keep on putting money into that business if you want to get money out of that business. You need to concentrate on those priorities that you have set. For example, if you are in the medical industry, you are running a hospital, there are those priorities that you have in that area of business, which do not really apply when it comes to real estate business. So every industry has its own priorities. There is no industry that is so common, so similar to the next. But instead, every industry has priorities. And if you do so many things, if you concentrate on so many things, if you lose focus and concentrate on so many things, you end up, at the end of it all, find that you have done absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, concentrate on priorities and do not dwell on doing so many things of which at the end of it all, you will find that you have done a lot of nothing. The next component is vision or objective vision. Now, when you want you start the business, you must be having a vision why you are starting that business. So, the objective of the business that you are starting is so critical. For example, the biggest goal when you start the business is an income, is revenue, is a profit, generate income. So if that is the major objective, an income, revenue, then it means that you need to dwell on those things that leads towards generation of an income. You shut away all those things that will cause you not to make an income. You shut off all those activities which will lead you into making losses. So therefore, the vision that you have, the vision of your business becomes a key component. And finally, viewers, in this episode, I want to talk about quality. Now, quality means whatever you are producing conforms to the market needs. It conforms to the market requirement. You are not producing a substandard item in the market. Most of the people produce a substandard item, and they want to substitute it with a lower cost. You might be producing a product which does not conform to the market, and even if you offer it as a free of charge, no one will take it. No one will be willing to take it even if it is free of charge. So quality is a key component if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur. So do not produce a substandard product thinking that you will substitute it with a lower cost and thinking that you will sell. As long as it doesn't conform to the market needs, to the market requirements, even if you are giving it for free, no one will be willing to take it. So quality becomes a key component for all those aspiring entrepreneurs if they want to succeed. They want to succeed. Most of the companies think that they decide to reduce the prices of their commodities, thinking that when they reduce, they will sell more. But instead, they will find that they will sell less. So quality is a key component if you want to succeed. So viewers and fellow investors and those aspiring entrepreneurs, if you want to succeed in the year 2022, as a successful entrepreneurs, you need to be a hardworking entrepreneur. You need to be a self-disciplined entrepreneur. You need to be a persisting entrepreneur, one who doesn't lose hope so easily. You need to concentrate. You need to be a concentrating entrepreneur. You need to have vision or objective. And finally, in this episode, you need to produce quality products. So thank you so much, viewers, even for listening to me and continuously subscribing to our YouTube channel. And those who have not subscribed, we kindly urge you that you subscribe, that you share our videos, that you like our videos, and you hit that notification bell so that every time I produce a video like this one, YouTube will automatically notify you so that you don't miss anything. So thank you so much and have yourself a good evening. Bye.